Hello. In this video, we are going to discuss about different types of pollution which are caused by industries, and we'll also try to find out the possible solutions of such type of problems. Now, we know that Indian industries, they are growing and they are contributing significantly in the growth and development of the country. But this growth has also resulted in creating different types of pollution, and different types of pollution which are caused by industries are air pollution, water pollution, land pollution, and noise pollution. So these are the four types of pollution that are created by the industries. Along with these four pollution, we can also add thermal pollution. We can also add thermal pollution as the different types of pollution which are caused by these industries. Let us discuss these pollutions one by one. We will start with air pollution. Air pollution is caused by the presence of high proportion of undesirable gases. Large amount of undesirable gases, the poisonous ones such as sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide, are present in the air. Along with these gases, the particulate materials, both in the form of solid and liquid particles like dust, spray mist, and smoke, they are present in the atmosphere. Smoke is also emitted by chemical and paper factories, the brick industries, refineries, smelting plants, and burning of the fossil fuels. Sometimes there are also the leakage of poisonous gases in the air. And air pollution, it causes adverse impact on the health of human beings. It can have an impact on animals, on plants, on buildings, as well as on the atmosphere as a whole. So first problem is the problem of air pollution. The quality of air is degraded because of adding unwanted materials in the atmosphere. The second is the water pollution. The water pollution is caused by organic and inorganic industrial waste and the waste that is discharged into the rivers. And the industry which discharges waste in the rivers are the paper industry, the pulp industry, chemical industry, textile industries, the dyeing industries, petroleum refineries, and these industries, they are the major culprits in creating water pollution. Fly ash, gypsum, and iron and steel slags are major wastes that are there in water. So water pollution is also the adding of unwanted material in the water, and it degrades the quality of water, which creates a huge threat to both human beings, animals, plants, and environment. The third type of pollution is the thermal pollution. Thermal pollution of water occurs when hot water from factories and thermal plants is drained into the rivers and ponds before cooling. Hot water from the factories and thermal power plants, they are drained into the rivers before that water is cooled, and this causes thermal pollution. The waste from nuclear power plants, nuclear and vapor production helps to cause cancer, birth defects and miscarriages. So it creates health problems also. The next one is the noise pollution. Noise pollution is due to the construction activities, the sound that is emitted from machines, factory equipments and generators. Electric drills, they also create large amount of noise in the atmosphere, and it causes different problems in human beings, and these problems can be studied as hearing impairment, hearing problem, irritation, hearing problem can be there, irritation can be there, anger can be there. It can also cause to increase in the heart rate, blood pressure of human beings may rise, that is BP. It can result in the increase in the BP, and it can also be the cause of stress, that is unwanted sound which is there in an atmosphere, that can be the cause of stress. So different pollutions are caused by different industries. Now what can be done to control that pollution? What are the steps that can be suggested? First is, we have to minimize the use of water. We have to use the minimize of water for processing by reusing and recycling into 2 or more successive stages. The first step that we can do in order to control the environment degradation. Minimizing use of water for processing by reusing and recycling it in 2 or more successive stages, we can save water with that. Rainwater harvesting has to be done in order to meet the requirements. Number 3, treating hot water and effluents before releasing into the rivers. We have studied that the water pollution is because some of the industries, they are throwing hot water, or they are throwing some of the waste in the water bodies without treating them. So what has to be done? Treatment of hot water and effluents has to be done before they are thrown in rivers and ponds. And the treatment of industrial effluents can be done in 3 stages. The treatment of industrial effluents can be done in 3 stages. And what are these 3 stages? Number 1, the first stage is the primary treatment, and this can be done by mechanical means like screening, grinding, sedimentation, etc. The second is the secondary treatment. This can be done by biological process. And third is the tertiary treatment, which is biological, chemical and physical process. And this involves recycling of wastewater. So in this way, the treatment of industrial effluents can be done, and by treating those industrial effluents, after treating it, it can be thrown into the water bodies. So let us discuss some of the measures to control different types of pollution. Measures to control the air pollution. The particulate matter in the air can be reduced by fitting smokestacks to factories with electrostatic precipitators, fabric filters, the scrubbers and in aerial specters. So in short, you can say that chimneys can be fitted up, and those chimneys which can be fitted in the industries, that chimney can help in order to reduce the pollution which is caused by the industry, and air pollution can be controlled. Smoke can be reduced by using oil or gas instead of coal in factories. Instead of coal in factories, smoke can be reduced by using oil and gas instead of coal in the factories. Now let us discuss some of the measures to control noise pollution. Machineries and equipments can be used, and generators should be fitted with silencers. Silencers must be used to reduce the pollution, that is the noise pollution in the industry. And noise absorbing materials can also be used, and personal earplugs and earphones can be used in order to reduce noise. So it is machines must be fitted with equipments, and generators should also be fitted with silencers, and noise absorbing material must be there in a factory so that noise pollution is not generated. At the same time, the workers, they can use earplugs and earphones, and this will help to solve their problem to some extent. The next topic of discussion is AntiPC, and the question will be write short note on AntiPC. Short note on AntiPC. AntiPC stands for National Thermal Power Corporation. AntiPC can be expanded as National Thermal Power Corporation. Now it is an ISO certified EMS 14001 company. Means it takes greater care in order to fight against the pollution which is caused by AntiPC. Now what are the methods that it has used to achieve this objective, to control different types of pollution? What are the methods AntiPC has used? Number one, optimum utilization of equipments, adopting latest technologies or techniques, and upgrading the existing equipments. AntiPC is trying to reduce pollution which is caused due to the production of thermal power. And what it is doing, it is trying to utilize latest technology, and it is trying to upgrade the existing technology which is there. Number two, minimizing waste generation by maximizing ash utilization. Waste generation is trying to be reduced by maximizing the ash utilization. It is providing green belts. It is producing more and more trees or planting more and more trees so that the pollution can be controlled. And number D, it reduces environmental pollution through ash pond management. Ash pond management, ash water recycling, and system and a liquid waste management program has been started so that the environmental pollution can be reduced. And the last point, ecological monitoring is done continuously, and online data management is prepared for all its power station. It means a check is there on different power stations in the country, and suggestions are given to them to fight against the pollution which is caused by AntiPC. So AntiPC is trying to reduce the pollution which is caused. The type of pollution is the thermal pollution, and it is trying to reduce all such type of pollution, and which will help in order to make the environment better, in order to control different types of pollutions. Thank you.